Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to your daily dose of zombies news from the game and its community here on COD Zombies HQ. There is a lot to talk about today, with Treyarch implementing what I like to call the limited time only Perkaholics for Pain program, a brand new update that just dropped in game, including some very welcome changes to the TED trials in this map. For the first time ever, Ultra Tier 5 Rarity being found within Black Ops 7 Zombies. And we'll end it with a segment of zombies versus vehicles. A lot to go over, so let's kick things off with our first story of the day. A lot has been said already about Black Ops 7. On the zombie side, the game is good. There's a decent amount of content in the game at launch, but it is essentially Black Ops 6 2 Electric Boogaloo, and that has shown off in the amount of people interested in this game is the lowest I think I've ever seen for a zombies release. Modern Warfare zombies, Vanguard zombies, World War II zombies, from what I've seen in the community, all had higher interest than this game does, which is absolutely insane for a main series Treyarch zombies release. But I'd say that in comparison, zombies is eating pretty good. I have no idea what's going on in the multiplayer front, but one thing that everybody seems to agree on that has played Black Ops 7, that has heard about Black Ops 7, is that the campaign in this game is probably the worst that has ever shipped with a Call of Duty game. But if you're a zombies player and you're wanting to do the Easter egg and you want three free Perkaholic goobly gobs, well, oh boy, does Papa Treyarch have a deal for you. If you or your friends alongside you are able to suffer through the Black Ops 7 campaign, Treyarch will reward you with 3 1-hour double XP tokens, 3 1-hour double weapon XP tokens, 3 1-hour double battle pass tokens, and of course 3 Perkaholic gobblegums. But these rewards for you brave souls will only be around for a limited time. That's because Treyarch is launching their pseudo non-zombified version of Modern Warfare Zombies called Endgame for all players this Friday, November 21st. It was normally unlocked once you beat the campaign. That will no longer be a requirement. It seems like Treyarch has given up on players actually playing the campaign in this game in order to access Endgame. It seems like they've spent a decent amount of development resources on this game mode, so honestly, I can't blame them for giving up on the campaign, and from all accounts, Endgame actually is pretty fun. So Treyarch is giving players that have completed the campaign before that date a little bit of bonus rewards. So it's up to you, a decent rewards package if you're able to complete the campaign before that date, but from what I've heard, you're gonna have to suffer through approximately 4 to 5 hours of pain. But moving on to our next story of the day, Treyarch has released a brand new patch into Black Ops 7 Zombies, and it does make some significant changes. A couple of them being ones that players were really waiting for within this game. The first one of those being one that I guarantee has confused pretty much everybody that has played Black Ops 7 Zombies, have done the TED trials, have received this challenge from your TED trials, tried it, used C4 in the air, used just about everything to take down zombies while using a jump pad and had it not work one bit. It's a glitch that has been in the game since launch, but now Treyarch is saying it is solved, where they've addressed an issue that prevented progress from being registered during a jump-related TED task. So now you can jump for free for your heart's content during this TED challenge, and hopefully the takedowns you'll get on zombies will actually register towards the challenge's progress. Next up, Treyarch doing, I guess, a bit of a nerf fix here, saying they've addressed an issue that could cause players to receive the Action Hero calling card before it was earned. I'm pretty sure that's the calling card you get for taking down zombies shortly after while diving. The game was giving it out to players early. Treyarch seems to have noticed, corrected the glitch, and now if you haven't earned it already, it's going to take a little bit longer for you to earn. Next up, Treyarch released a slew of UI fixes, but this one is probably the most impactful in your own game, where Treyarch says that they've addressed an issue that caused specific blueprints to revert to the base weapon when used in a loadout. I believe here the issue is if you're using a blueprinted weapon that you then modified and set as your zombie weapon in-game, the game would glitch out, and when you bought it off the wall or got it from the box or got it from a reward plant like most people are doing now, it was just the base weapon with no attachments on it, pretty much defeating the purpose of zombie builds in the first place. Hopefully that doesn't happen anymore as a result of this update. Next up, for you zombies camo grinders out there, I know there's actually quite a bit of you. This is actually insane. Treyarch says they've addressed an issue where some Mastery Camo challenge requirements were 3 times larger than intended. That's quite a bit number of times larger. They don't specifically say which ones were 3 times larger than intended, but it seems like there were multiples of them, meaning for those of you guys still on the zombies camo grind and are trying to get mastery camo completions, it should now be just a little bit easier. So a decent update for Black Ops 7. There's been no word so far on some major tuning that has been rumored to be coming to this game, either nerfs for the bear boss, the Zursa, the main Easter egg ending boss, and possible buffs to XP earn rate in zombies, which we know Treyarch is looking into, so I guess we'll just have to stay tuned there. Next up, I genuinely thought we'd never see the day once the Rarity system was introduced in the zombies, but now for the very first time within the Cursed mode, weapons can be upgraded to beyond Orange Legendary Rarity and into Tier 5 Ultra Rarity. The cost is absolutely significant. In order to get your weapon from spawn-in base gray rarity all the way up to that Tier 5 Ultra Rarity, it's going to cost you 17,500 salvage. Or to use a different perspective, it costs 8,000 salvage to go from Tier 4 Legendary to Tier 5 Ultra. That's a lot of salvage. It's definitely one of those things where if you're going to try to go for Ultra Rarity in your own game, you're basically only going to be upgrading one weapon, and even that, you'll probably be using the plants around the map to get your weapon up to a free Epic Rarity, and then just save up for Legendary, and eventually Ultra Rarity, which has the exclusive effect of adding more base damage to your weapon. Of course, this is only available within the Cursed mode, since players have now found 5 relics in total, allowing them to unlock the Tier 2 reward. Also, in another one of those, that's a pretty cool reward, Treyarch Easter eggs, one of the few remaining side Easter eggs still to be discovered on this map has now been solved. It's the Claw Talisman Easter egg, and it acts as the secret ending to the bear Easter egg on the map that is only earned if you're able to take down the HVT Zursa that spawns in that Easter egg with melee weapons. The result is that it'll spawn the Claw Talisman, which when you pick it up will earn you a permanent, no downside, double points, but only for your melee weapons. So if you want to do a melee only run of Ashes of the Damned, this Easter egg would definitely be absolutely insane for you. And I absolutely love when Treyarch finally does Easter egg rewards that isn't just like, here's some loot, but that have an interesting effect in game. Next up is finally time, ladies and gentlemen, for a bit of zombies versus vehicles. And this one comes thanks to the ending boss fight and iMac243 over on Twitch, who was doing a speedrun of the Easter egg, and had the boss decide to take him for quite a wild ride, spinning around old Tessie like a top with him still inside it. It didn't even damage Tessie that much, but yeah, it's probably a good idea to stay away from that part of the boss unless you want to go on your own zombies versus vehicles wild ride. But ladies and gentlemen, that's the show for today. If you enjoyed it, consider hitting that thumbs up button down below. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I hope you enjoyed today's episode, and I can't wait for another edition of the Zombies News Update tomorrow. Peace!